What's up, guys? Welcome to the Teacher's Lounge Live. I am Matt Jones, and this right here,
Zoe Johnson. Yo.
And I am Chris Dunham. I'm a 7th grade teacher, math.
Yeah, I teach everyone in middle school. So I teach the whole nut house, and I teach drama. It's a lot harder than it sounds.
Yeah, and I produce elementary schools, after school programs.
Yeah, where kids have already had like all the talkies and Capri Sun and everything like that, and they're just bouncing off the walls. He has to deal with the after hours of school.
And those kids don't care because no one's watching them, so they can act out.
Yeah, they're not going to get a detention. You'll stay after school tomorrow. It's like, I already got to stay after school.
Yeah.
You know what?
Nobody
I just
cares.
thought about it. Ready? Core subject, elective, after school programs.
I know.
It's
Literally the whole thing. That's why we're always stressed out.
Yeah.
That's why it's like, dude, why are those guys so toxic and angry? It's like, because all day long,
it's something.
It's something. Something's going wrong.
Yes. We all got different problems we deal with.
Yeah,
all
and
the
the
time.
electives is the electives, if you guys don't know, is actually a dumping ground. That means that whenever the counselors don't know where to put kids, so when you have like your Jeffrey Dahmers, your John Wayne Gacy's, all your serial killers that are like, we don't really know whether to put them into band, art, or drama, they just give them a paintbrush or nothing in my case, which is drama, and it's like you deal with it, or an instrument, you know? And then it's like, that's why electives is deceptively hard, I think.
And they don't show no love because they think electives is nothing. Like
they do.
Yeah. Like
it's
whatever.
Recess for them.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
it's recess inside.
Yeah, they show y'all no love.
And then they're like, just work on your classroom management. It's like, well, I would if it wasn't right after lunch.
And
know?
if it actually mattered to the kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if they actually care. I'm like, so the thing about Greek tragedy is it's like, they're like, that's gay. And I'm like, okay, sure.
Well, it's
You know?
weird. It's like, it's amazing how much their behavior improves as soon as it actually matters or they care.
You have to find, you said this one time, and finding a kid's pain point a lot of times to make them want to listen is where it's you almost feel like a mobster. You know those movies to where they're like doing something, they're like breaking the fingers and stuff like that. Obviously would never do that to a kid, but it's like, no recess. And he's like, ha, what else you got? And then you're like, fine, stay after school. And they're like, ha, what else you got? And it's like, call your parents.
Call your mommy.
The last straw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't call my mommy.
Don't do that.
That'll make him talk.
I mean, that's my mom. That's my mom.
Not kids after school. They're like, call my mama. I don't care. Call her. I don't care. Call my mama.
I hate it when
they
you
don't
have
care.
the kid who has no consequences at home. It's like, call my dad. He's still asleep. And it's like, well, it's noon.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Some kid like, call my dad.
Speaking of bad kids, who's going in detention this week in your guys' book? This is metaphorical detention.
Yeah, detention. Mine's really simple. Ready? My detention is charter schools that have an ego about their test scores.
Ooh, can you elaborate on that?
Yes.
100%.
Love to hear that.
Because a lot of charter schools be like, the reason why our test scores are so high because we're a charter. And then I go, okay, well, let me see who you even allow to enroll in your schools.
Absolutely.
And then I go, no English learners. Amazing. You have almost no special education students. And you get to kick out kids for poor grades or poor behavior. Like, don't act like you are the best. Because you're a charter school when all you're doing is excluding people.
100%. It's like, who's on your basketball team? Michael Jordan and Kobe and LeBron. Yeah. And then it's like, we win every time just because I'm such a great coach. And it's like, well.
Yeah.
Does that mean aren't charter schools more expensive too?
No. So charter schools are publicly funded.
Okay.
And all charter schools don't run exactly the same.
Oh.
I only have issues with the charter schools that have egos.
Okay.
Because there's some charter schools out there that are worse than a lot of some of the public schools.
Yeah.
Because they don't have the same oversight.
Okay.
You know, and then, you know, sometimes they're insanely better. So here's my opinion.
Okay.
I think that charter schools was a way to keep kids that would have gone to private schools in public schools so they could keep the public money there. So what they did is go, all right, well, you can kind of run like a private school, you know, and parents went, okay, then we'll keep our kids in public school. But they're not bound by the same lawsuits rules and No.
With charter schools, do you have to live in that area to go to that charter school, or is open?
It can be open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I think who's going in my detention is people who think that teaching drama is easy. And there's a lot of people who honestly believe that. They'll be like, oh, drama. Be like, that must be so much fun.
Yeah.
And then it's like, dude, teaching 37 seventh graders to do anything and to get them all on the same board. You realize how hard that is?
Absolutely.
Like you have to be that fine line between being a children's TV show host and a military instructor. And like, if you go to military instructor, you're going to lose they're going to lose their faith in you. And they're not going to want to do anything.
And they're going to push, depending on where the kids are, they'll push back so hard.
They'll push back so hard. But
Absolutely.
then if you're too like, hey guys, you want to do a play? They'll be like, oh, this guy's a dork.
Matt year 1.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
What's that?
I said that was Matt year 1.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Hey
me.
guys, how are you?
Now I'm like,
this is dumb.
Want some Jolly Ranchers and be friends?
well, yeah, like the first few months, because you think you can reason with them like a normal person. You're like, dude, I will do the barter system with you. Jolly Rancher for behavior. These are prison rules in these public schools. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's like just because you gave somebody a Jolly Rancher doesn't mean they're not going to shank you while your back is turned. You know what I mean? Like these are Streetball rules.
Absolutely.
This is not the NBA. This
Facts.
is like
This
is Streetball.
Yeah.
And you know, so when people like are always talking about like, yeah, I'm from the streets, and I'm like, I can't relate. I feel like I can relate now because I'm reliving my youth through teaching drama class. With some of these kids.
And it's a big commitment too. Drama's a big commitment.
Yeah, dude.
Very
trying to
big
get kids to learn their lines.
Mhm.
Oh, I lost my script. And then somebody else is like upset. And then like it's just the whole train can
Absolutely.
get derailed real fast because you don't have a textbook. You don't have instruments. You make up your own curriculum. So you really have to play jazz a lot. So yeah, I would put people in detention who are like just like, you know, it seems like it's really easy. And it's like,
Nah.
You know?
It's very hard.
How about
Trust
you?
me.
Who's getting your detention pass?
I posted this actually on our page, but kids is not held accountable. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that is because so many kids got it easy. You know, it's like they could just say, hey, it's the teacher's fault. The teacher made me do this. I don't want to do this. You know what I'm saying? And the parents are always babying them. Like, okay, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's going to be okay. Let's go to a different school. You know, and they keep doing that for the kids all the time. And I feel like kids are babies nowadays, man. They just if a teacher yell at you and try to give you some, help and say, hey, you know what? You can do better than this. Stop acting up. Do better than this. A kid would be hurt. Like, oh my God, I'm going to tell my mommy. And this teacher only cared for the kid. The teacher cares for the kid because they want the kids to be better. But kids always take it the wrong way, like the teacher is against them. Like we're against us. You see what I'm saying?
All my teachers told me I was going to amount to nothing.
Exactly.
Did they really say that?
Yeah.
They probably didn't.
Yeah, probably
Biggie,
so.
did they really say that?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Because of the song Juice or whatever, it's like, this is all my teachers who said I wasn't going to be anything.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's just sad because they go home and lie to their parents and they say, my teacher's being mean to me. My teacher did this to me, did that to me. And we just, and then, you know what? And the parents always say, it's okay, don't worry about it. And they get mad at the teacher for trying to help their child. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy thing about it. The teacher's trying to help your kid, and you're mad at the teacher. It's the stupidest thing in the world for trying to help that child. And it's just, I feel like when kids just kind of face their own troubles, face their own problems and just deal with them, they'd be better in life. But they got too many excuses not to do it because of the parents. You see what I'm saying?
No, I do see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's like that whole thing with like the gazelles, whenever they're born, they have to start running because the lion's going to come and tear them apart. Well, parents who are like coddling.
Baby,
it's
going to be
everything's okay. And
yeah.
then life, the lion of life,
yes.
just like they're like, this isn't fair.
Yeah.
Whenever they're like 17,
I'm
18.
so hurt.
Yeah.
My mommy did it.
And to your point
Yeah.
about no accountability, dude.
Yes.
A great example of that is a kid who has been in the public school system since kindergarten. And then when you go, hey, you try to show them something, they go, and they can't do it. They go, no one's ever taught me. Oh,
They tried.
They tried.
Yes, they tried. Yeah.
Yep. They tried.
Yeah.
They tried. They pleaded with you.
Yeah.
In fact, they
Yeah.
pleaded with you, and it didn't work. Dude, speaking of,
But
sorry, go ahead.
they also want you
just-
to use your brain. They want you to use your
Yeah,
brain
but they
too.
also, by
Yeah.
saying that line, that's why I love span schools, because you can go back to walk them down to their 5th grade, their 4th grade, their 3rd grade, their 2nd, and go, hey, did blah, 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 and catch them all in their lives. But no one's going to check them on that.
Absolutely.
You know, so they just go, oh, and
Yeah.
people, there's another person I put in detention. People that believe the lies that children tell them.
Oh yeah, it'd be
No-
like, well, my child said. It'd be like,
No.
yeah, your child also believes in Santa Claus, you idiot.
But like there's adults at school that are like, no one's ever taught them how to write.
Oh my
Bro,
God.
really?
Yeah.
No one's ever
No.
tried.
Yes.
No one's ever tried. You just didn't instill. You know,
We
it's
can't
like
force you to learn.
all you had to
Yeah.
do was give them a basic sense of values. Be like, listen to your teacher because they're going to help you.
Yep.
Like, and if you don't, you're not going to play PlayStation 5 this weekend.
It's so
But it's
easy to
like-
give up for kids, man. They can just give up. I don't want to do it. You know?
Mhm.
I don't want to do it.
And it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, who's
Yeah.
got the gold star this week? Anybody got a gold star in your guys' books?
I'm
Like it sounds so kid like.
No,
it's like,
man.
who gets the gold star?
no. Here's kind of a funny one that I'm giving a gold star for. You ready?
Uh-huh.
My students who asked me to dress up either as an Edgar, like they're like, Mister, you should go as a cholo. And I
That'd be
went,
funny.
guys, I'd like to keep my job.
Yeah, 100%. Like you
Yeah.
go there and they're like, what's up, SC?
If
And
I
they're
show up
With a
and
teardrop
like, yeah,
tattoo.
like wearing the hair or anything like that, I said some adult was gonna get offended.
Oh, it'll be an adult. It won't be the kid.
They're gonna say,
The
he's
kid
being
will
ra-
be-
he's being racist.
He's
Yeah,
appropriating.
he's being racist.
But the kids
Shut up,
would,
Carolyn.
like, because I
Yeah.
work at like 95% of our schools like Latino or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's ridiculously high. So they would
Yeah.
just all laugh.
They would love it.
They
Dude.
would love
They
it.
would love
Yeah.
it.
Just an idiot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, it's
That-
What are like speaking of like, you know, like Halloween and everything, is there like a costume that you guys have ever seen like at your school to where you're just like appalled by? Last year, what I will say is because most of my class is like, you know, Hispanic as well, and they all loved Chucky. And dude,
Yeah, that
they'd be
was
like,
top one.
yeah, they'd be like, dude, Chucky's cold, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's like they loved Chucky. So that's what they all came as. But was there ever anybody that you saw in your classes to where it
Ooh.
was just like, oh, you got to go home now because you are a walking lawsuit. That's what you dressed up today as a lawsuit.
oh,
because, like, you're gonna get
no,
in
no, no.
trouble.
You know what it was? I think it was 3 or 4 years ago. A kid, he was an undercover, meaning Jeffrey Dahmer, because he had the glasses on.
Uh,
And so he wouldn't tell other adults, but he's like, Mr. Dunham,
I'm Dahmer.
I'm actually Jeffrey Dahmer. And I was
wow.
like,
I would
How
laugh.
does a kid
Yeah.
even know about
I wouldn't
that?
care.
Yeah.
I would care if it was my child and they were dressing up like that. To be the
I'm
absolutely
like,
not.
you don't have a plastic knife, do you? And he goes, no, I don't have a knife or anything. I'm
You're like touche,
okay.
fist bump.
Yeah.
So
As
none
long
of
as
that-
he's not John Wayne Gacy. Jeffrey Dahmer is like in good taste still because there was a Netflix show about it.
Good
You know.
point. All right. So
Yeah.
what's your gold star?
Gold star for me, dude, is a good substitute. And what I mean by good substitute is like,
yeah.
so I started subbing before I was teaching, and I would get so mad because like the kids wouldn't listen to me. And you told me, Chris told me, he goes, dude,
Yeah,
he goes, your job as a sub, they're never going to listen to the sub. He goes,
yeah, yeah.
your job is just to be a security guard, maintain the classroom, make sure that nothing gets burnt down. Well, I felt like I did a pretty effective job of that. And if a kid made a mess, I would always clean it up before I left because I wanted to get a call back from that teacher. But dude, every now and then, you know, I've had really good subs, but like sometimes you will have a sub to where you're like, dude, did Jesus come back and the rapture happen like in my room? Like I walked in my room and it looked like freaking Mad Max. Like I was
So you
like,
get
what?
scared with subs,
Dude,
guys.
there was a rolled up
Yeah, yeah.
magazine
Yeah, yeah.
in like a handle on the door,
Mhm.
and the door was still open. And I was like, you couldn't have even closed the door and taken the magazine out. It made me mad, dude. I wanted to fight the sub. Like
Wow.
I was
Subs have no respect for your
dude,
classrooms.
no respect, dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That never hardly happens.
That's crazy.
But it's happened before, like
Yeah, yeah,
one
yeah.
time. And so
Yeah.
like I feel like being a sub is actually really hard. I like have a lot of respect. It's not easy to do. Going from school to school and doing these, it's like accepting missions in GTA.
Do you want
know?
to take some other quick advice for me that I've
No,
also
to
learned
take
with
it.
sub?
Yeah.
You ready? So a lot of classes, right? You have books that the kids leave in the class.
Okay.
Whatever lesson plan you leave, do not let them touch the books.
Okay.
I say this: go even
Don't let them touch the books. What do you mean?
because if they go and get their books and bring them to, the books are
I
not
don't
getting
have books
put
in my
back.
class.
They're going to be
It's gonna be
thrown
messy.
all over the floor.
Yeah.
The pages are going to be ripped.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure nothing can be touched in your room.
Right.
Right?
Interesting. Yeah.
I even undo the pencil sharpener.
really?
So there's absolutely nothing. And then you put all of the work online. So
Oh,
the kids
wow.
are,
yeah,
So it's
because guess
clean,
Just go
yeah.
leave papers everywhere.
because, yeah, exactly. And so they have the work. You could say that you assigned it. You asked the sub. All you got to do is walk around. All the work is online for them. You're following grade level standards and all that. Now, if a kid gets online and he's goofing around, well, they're goofing around. then they're lucky that they get away with it. But at least they're not destroying your classroom.
Dude, and that's the thing. Like kids left unsupervised, it almost feels like the entire wall is covered in like electrical outlets and they're all given a fork. Like they will find a way to screw up the room or themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The worst, yeah.
And so it's like, I think that, that's my whole thing. What about who's your gold star?
My gold star, because we're getting really close to the production, December 13th for for the plays I'm doing. I'm gonna have to give the gold star to my whole team. You know, my team. I got like probably about like 18 instructors, and they're doing well with the kids. We got over like 350 kids, and for 5 schools, all the instructors are doing very well, man. I'm happy for them. You know what I'm saying? They all are just making the kids learn their lines, raising the bar with the kids. The kids are having fun. The kids are listening. They're enjoying the play. Rehearsals are great. But I'm just happy to have a great team, man, in the after school program. And these are all like entertainers, but also teachers too. And the way they deal with the kids is just really, really good. You know what I'm saying? The kids like what they're doing. I mean, it's never an easy thing, you know, because the kids are, you know, kind of up and down sometimes, but they deal with kids from first grade to 6th grade, you know, and sometimes that age range is kind of hard for them all to work together, but they're doing really good. And I'm just happy for the team. The owner, Maria Durant, has been really great. But I'm just good to work with instructors that know how to deal with kids.
Yeah.
You know, and the kids are having fun. If the kids didn't like it, they'd be quitting. But like I said, to have all these kids signed up and ready is just a blessing to have right now.
Yeah. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. So how was your guys' week? I mean, tomorrow is Halloween. I'm not doing anything for Halloween. You said you're not doing anything for Halloween. Do you guys find it cringy when adults dress up for Halloween? Like, let me ask this: when an adult man is extremely excited about Halloween,
adult man,
is that a problem?
I don't know. That's I feel like
adult man dress up.
There's gonna be a lot of people who get mad at that. And
like how you say like.
Yeah, I sounded like some blowhard. If an adult man does that,
an adult man
like some small town from Texas, like what's wrong with him?
Is excited for Halloween and they don't have kids. I also think they probably have they celebrate a birthday week.
It's like this is my birthday week.
Yeah, they're a birthday week person too.
I mean, but out here in California, people love dressing up. Guys and girls, they love Halloween in California. LA, you go down Santa Monica, it's packed with everybody with costumes, all types of costumes.
They also love the devil out here too.
Yeah, they absolutely do. Yeah,
there's some devilish crap going on in Hollywood.
I would say this: the more likely you are to get excited about dressing up for Halloween and putting a lot of effort into it, the more likely you are to not have kids of your own.
Well, yeah, 100%, because you're so selfish. You can't give that Jason mask to your kid. It's like, no, I'm wearing it.
Yeah, well, no, I mean,
that's my costume.
That's my costume. Don't touch it. He's grounded. What happened? He touched my Halloween costume.
Sorry, I can't have kids. I don't want to give up my costumes.
But I don't know. It's never been my thing to dress up, but people love it with kids. I've seen it. Some of the best Halloween parties at people's houses, kids and grown-ups are having fun. Yeah, so it's just different. I just never got into it.
Do you find it cringy though when teachers dress up? Like if a teacher shows up and it's like over the top, like they fully became what's the clown from It? Pennywise. They fully become that, and it's like they did like their makeup for like 5 hours, and they show up and it's like, hey, Mrs. Barker.
Yeah, you know what? I actually don't. And there was one time where
I find it endearing too.
Where I wish I could have.
Yeah, I think it's dumb.
No, I think it's endearing. I think it's endearing.
Is weird? Okay.
No, I just think it's funny. Like if someone is an adult man that's excited, I'm like, yeah, they're also the type of person that celebrates a birthday
and
week.
Won't procreate probably.
But there was at another school I've worked at, 2 of the teachers dressed up as the twins from The Shining. And I went, oh my God, if I would have known, I mean, I think I was like the only white teacher there. I was like, I would have dressed up as Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
I could have done that.
Dude, that would have been so much fun.
All I had to do was like put my hair up weird and everything.
Roll your eyes in the back of your head while you're walking down the hallway.
Yeah, and work on my Jack Nicholson impersonation. That'd be great.
100%. Yeah. I remember last year my girlfriend was like, you should be Chucky because like those kids would love it. You could just do an overall and just do a scar across your face.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I was just Indiana Jones. I was like the lazy because I had an Indiana Jones hat and a bunch of the kids were like, you should go as Indiana Jones. And so that's what I was last year.
I think
but
you should have gone as Magnum P.I. All you got to do is take this down
Take
a little.
this off.
No.
Wear a Hawaiian shirt.
You got to let the mustache grow a little bit.
Make
Then
it
you
thick.
bring the rest of it down a little bit, but not completely shaved.
No one would know who that is though. That'd
No.
be like a nod to the teachers and the admin, but none of the kids. They'd be like Magnum P.I. and they'd be like, who's that?
What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do like that costume.
It's easy.
Because it's easy and it's fun.
Short shorts.
Easy. Yeah.
Short.
And a
Except
Hawaiian
that might have
shirt.
been a problem as a middle school teacher. Be like, those shorts are kind of high, bud. Like, what are you supposed to be
He's
with just a mustache and short shorts? As a middle school teacher, it's like, what's your costume of?
What is that?
It's like, I swear, I'm Magnum P.I.
He
And
looks
then
like
it's
he's
sure. I get written up and possibly removed.
Look
He
like a
got
rape- look like a
displaced.
rapist or something. Yeah.
He looks like
Yeah.
he's presenting.
Yeah, did you drive a van to school? Like, you know?
Oh my God.
So yeah, I don't find it cringy.
Yeah.
I find it very endearing, and I think teachers go through so much stress that whenever anytime teachers get a chance to have fun,
Yeah.
I'm like so on board for it.
Yeah.
I've become overwhelmingly pro teacher in the last 2 years because of how hard this job is.
Yeah.
You know, so
And I think most of the teachers dress up for the kids to get the kids' reactions anyway. You know what I'm saying? See what they're
yeah,
saying,
and
you know?
it's I do feel bad. Like if I was actually gonna, I'm taking tomorrow off, but if I actually was gonna be there tomorrow, I would have felt bad if I was just the curmudgeon that shows up dressed like this, like in my green bomber jacket.
Yeah.
And nothing. Who are you supposed to be? And it's like your teacher.
Yeah,
Back
yeah,
off,
yeah.
kid.
You
Yeah.
ever been to school? You ever been to school and everybody had the costumes on,
Uh-huh.
and there was a couple of Jehovah's Witnesses in the classroom. They couldn't dress up.
Oh God, yeah, I remember that
Yeah.
growing up.
You
Yeah.
like, oh, look at you,
Yeah.
you ain't nobody. You know what
Do
I'm
you
saying? Yeah.
Do you remember that when we were
Yeah.
all doing like Halloween stuff,
Yeah.
like little arts and crafts, and they had to draw birds?
Yes.
We
It was like
just-
a pelican.
Sorry, we
parrot.
got a comment, guys, to where somebody said first time catching the live. Well, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
We
Thank
appreciate you.
Appreciate
And then they basically said, teachers in Halloween costumes should be sent home.
That's funny.
That is funny. I don't know if this is a kid saying this or another teacher. I'd be very, very excited to know if you are actually a teacher or if you're actually a kid. But either way,
Probably a teacher.
that's an interesting perspective. It is pretty funny. That's like what happened to the PE teacher. Be like, he got sent home.
He was dressed as Magnum P.I.
Yeah, he was dressed as Magnum P.I. His shorts were a little too short. It's like, but he's the PE teacher. It's like,
Yeah.
this isn't the 70s.
No.
Because remember how in the 70s, those PE teachers had those short
Tight.
shorts?
The Pampers. They had Pampers.
Yeah, dude, they really did. They
Yes.
were wearing like a diaper with a coach's whistle.
That's the worst thing ever.
It's
So
like the worst
overall,
thing.
though,
Booty
how-
shorts.
I got to ask though, how?
Gross.
Because we don't really talk about it until we show up to the podcast. How is your week going, Matt? Would you like to go first, Matthew?
Well, I'm taking tomorrow off, so that tells you, you know what I
It's
mean?
going
And it's like
well.
Halloween.
I said it for like that for a reason.
Mhm.
3 audio messages on Tuesday night. I can't take it anymore.
I
Yeah.
really felt like that, dude. Last night, I felt dizzy. Like I was so stressed that I felt dizzy. Like I actually had vertigo, and I was like, "This is not normal." And so I messaged somebody in our office. She's really awesome, great at like finding subs and everything. I go, look, I know Friday is Halloween. I got a lot of schoolwork, which I do. I have a ton of homework.
Yeah.
I go, I need a mental health day.
Absolutely.
And I was like, I go,
You gotta check out.
if
Yeah.
that's not the best day, I can do a different day. She's like, no, we don't have anybody taking off on Halloween. And a bunch of teachers are like, dude, it's the most fun you're gonna have all year
I bet. I can
because
believe it.
it's such an easy day. You
Half
should have
day.
taken
It's
it.
gonna flow. It's gonna be
Wait,
fun.
it's a half
yeah.
day?
Yeah.
Oh gosh! Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, dude. 38-minute classes.
Yeah.
Damn it! Dude,
You
I
ain't
should have
messed
taken
up.
tomorrow
Yeah,
off.
see?
Dude,
That'd be
bro,
good.
that's why I was
That's a good
wondering.
day
I
for
was
you,
like,
bro. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're lying, dude. You're lying.
You thought it was gonna stress you out?
Show me the calendar right now.
See,
Damn,
check it out.
damn it.
I could have went home early. Yeah, see, man, you missing out,
Dude,
man.
I was like, dude,
Yeah,
by
you thought-
12, I'm going to wake up at 12 o'clock. That's what time class is getting out.
See,
Dude, I
See?
hate
You
that.
missed the whole thing, bro. See,
Oh, that doesn't even count.
yeah,
Dude, that is I'm genuinely upset.
yeah. You didn't know that?
No, dude, I didn't know that I had a half day tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it's
Well,
Halloween.
it
Just
should
because
be.
I didn't realize
kids,
they gave half days off for satanic holidays.
the kids are going to go trick or treating. That's why they go trick or treating.
No,
They can't
like,
be out super late.
gosh, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's crazy. That is insane. Well, yeah. Well,
I'm gonna double.
I feel like my weekend's ruined now because I thought that it was gonna be like a full day. I would have taken Monday off. And
Okay,
had the half
well,
day.
I know that our school is
It might not be all schools. You know what I'm saying? It might
but if
that's
it
just
is,
exasperated.
oh my god, I'm gonna
Thanks.
laugh.
So, anyways, that's how my week was. A lot of stress.
Might
this
get
week.
worse.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
traffic, you know what I mean? I could hit a trick-or-treater while I'm driving my Mazda. Who knows?
No,
I'm so
you know
tired.
what? I'm looking at your school
Um,
schedule. It isn't.
Okay, good. Okay, I don't regret it anymore.
Oh, how you have
You almost ruined this podcast.
Okay.
I was about to just
You're like,
be
damn
doing
it,
that 5,000
no.
yard stare to where it's just staring into the abyss and it's like thinking about my whole life. So how was your week? You said you were tired too. You came in
Yeah, I
here-
was tired, man. I was just
Is it
really,
the kids beating you up or is it just the busyness?
just the job, you know what I'm saying? Making sure everybody's straight. I'm still over a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? So that's
you
stressful
do more
enough.
with adults than kids.
Yeah, well, I do the kids too, but mostly
You do.
adults. Yeah.
Do the adults ever act like kids?
Yeah, yeah,
100%.
because they all are actors, so they kind of sensitive sometimes, and they don't listen. But they're pretty good now. You
Isn't
know, I
that
got some
funny?
going.
Actors don't listen.
They don't. They don't.
They really don't.
Nah.
They're like, how's my abs look in this shot? It's like you're crying because your father passed away.
Exactly.
Yeah, but is my jawline good?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like you don't listen.
Nah, but yeah, they've been pretty good. But just doing that. But I've been having a lot of auditions, man. I'm blessed to have some great auditions.
Good for you, dude. Get
And-
out of this gig.
Yeah. And it's like not like 2 pages. I'm talking about like
Yeah.
6 to 10 pages long. You know
6
what
to
I'm
10
saying?
pages. Do you have to memorize all the dialogue?
I want to, yeah.
You try to, yeah, so
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
not stuck to the script like that.
Yeah, I can play with it. If I have it memorized, I can play with it. I don't have to worry about the lines looking up and down. So I try to memorize all
So the
my
week's
lines.
good,
Yeah.
but it's just like busy.
Yeah, that. And now I'm also co-writing a children's play. I play a book, a Christmas book.
Oh,
Yeah,
dang, dude.
Christmas
Who are you
book.
doing that with? Some of the other teachers?
No. That's my homegirl named Crystal. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
She's in Wisconsin. So she
Okay.
wrote a dope book. We were kind of doing illustrations to it.
You
but
and
it's-
Crystal aren't romantically involved.
No, that's the
Okay,
homie.
okay.
No, that's the homie. That's the homie.
My lover in
No.
Wisconsin. Sorry, I'm sorry.
I got a girl, bro. That's she's just
Oh,
the
yeah,
homie.
yeah,
She's a
I'm just
homie.
kidding.
Yeah. But no, she's a really talented writer. You know what I'm saying? So it's just been the whole thing. We try to get it out by Christmas. So it's been
That's
a lot,
awesome, dude.
a lot
Do you
of
know
work
what
with
it's going to
that.
be about, or is it one of those things you don't want to give the trailer yet?
It's good. It's about her kids, one of her kids.
Uh-huh.
You know, and how she's being naughty and she's trying to get off the naughty list.
Ah,
Yeah,
so
so-
Santa can come visit her?
Yeah.
Dude, I really wish we could use the threat of Santa with middle school kids. Be like, you know what? Like, I got Santa on speed dial right now. He's gonna skip over your house this year. Like,
Wait,
I really
wait.
do wish that threat still worked.
What age do you stop believing in Santa?
6 or 7. Maybe
Second
8.
grade for me. I looked at my mom. We were watching Miracle on 34th Street, and I was like, "This is bullshit, right?"
Yeah. I stayed up
And then, like,
yeah.
I was like, "This is not real, isn't it?"
You said it like a grown man. I
Yeah.
picture you, a smaller you
Yeah,
with a
with my legs
mustache.
crossed, reading a paper.
Yeah, and the mustache.
I stayed up the whole
Yeah.
night. He never came. My mom like, you
Yeah.
went to sleep. You missed him. Like, no, I didn't. She's like, you fell asleep for a
I
second.
believed it. It's actually
Yeah.
terrifying though. Like a man with a beard. He's not even clean shaven.
Yeah.
He's sneaking down your chimney, eating cookies, and then like he's whipping his reindeer. He's not just like, you know, like him like going ho ho ho. Like they're listening to you, dude. But he's like,
Yeah, but I
hitting his-
didn't have a
there's something
chimney. I
terrifying
stayed
about
in an apartment. I didn't have a chimney, so I don't know how you gonna come out my house. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have one, so
yeah, oh,
I
you're
had,
right.
I had an apartment.
Santa
so,
Claus.
yeah.
We have to give him the key, the
Yeah,
code, the buzzer.
exactly. You gotta
We
get
have to buzz him
You gotta
up.
get buzzed in. And
Mom, don't
everything.
fall asleep. You can't bust him up.
Exactly. Exactly.
You can't do a B&E
No,
with a
exactly.
crowbar.
Yeah.
What age did you stop believing in him?
Sorry
for all the kids
Must have
that were in
been.
this
Chris probably never did believe him.
No,
Chris.
it's probably got to be some.
Like, what,
No,
Santa
it
Claus.
must-
Logically, it didn't make
It had-
sense.
We calculate
No,
this.
I mean, it must have been somewhere around 7 or 8. I'm
7 or 8.
guessing
Okay,
that
yeah.
you started to realize, like, oh, this is just a
Myth.
same. Yeah,
right.
somewhere around there. I can't remember.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
I know it was way before I was like 12. You know, so it must have been
Yeah, about 8
somewhere
years
between
old.
7 to 9 years old.
7 to 9 years old. Yeah, it was around that same age range for me.
Dude, no one remembers
age range.
9 years old.
No, I don't remember 9
It just
either.
hit me. I said 7 to 9.
Is that third grade?
That's third grade.
Third grade.
Yeah,
I can remember
right
that
around
time.
third grade.
Third grade is 9 years old. Yeah, I don't remember it either. All I remember is my third grade teacher was so hot, and me and my friends all thought that we'd be like, yeah, I'm going to be real good in her class. Like we would like sit and talk like that, like as if like any of us had a
You
shot
can get her.
whatsoever. But I remember like everybody would try to be really good in her class. She had amazing classroom management just because she was so hot that no one wanted to act up in her class because they all wanted to get on, her good list or whatever. So I remember one of the kids in third grade, this is the only memory I have from whenever I was 9. We were in third grade. He was picking his nose and the teacher goes, "Are you picking your nose?" "Yes, you are." "That's disgusting. Go to the bathroom." And as he was walking across, this was like back in those old school days
He put
where
his booger
teachers
on
could
something.
say stuff like this.
Yeah.
You could do like tough love. And then like he was walking across and it felt like an eternity. And she was roasting him as he was walking across. She's like, so gross, so nasty, so gross. And then he just went to the bathroom and washed his hands.
Oh,
But and that was one of my good friends too.
wow.
Yeah. He has
It's disgusting.
yeah,
I
it
can't
is
think about the
disgusting.
booger. Yeah,
No
I can't
lie,
think about
dude.
that.
He has an artillery room now.
Someone said, "What's her?"
Not kidding.
Someone said, "What's her
I'm
name?"
not saying it's related to him.
They said, "What's her name?" Your teacher.
Miss Duggar.
Miss
Yeah,
Dug-
Miss
Miss Duggar?
Yeah, I don't know. Anyhow, though, the week was good for me. I'm taking tomorrow off. I wish I had a half day. Your guys' week was good as well.
Yeah, it's just pretty good. Long week, but
Chris.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, man. This week has been actually pretty easy. It's
Yeah.
because we had to do this what's called a focused IAB. That's for the district and the state. So that took 2 full days.
Oh, okay.
So it was one easy lesson Monday, 2 days of testing, and then yesterday I was like, everyone kind of bombed the last test. I'm just going to do a test. Why would I start on a new unit? We just did test review all of today, and then I'm going to have them retake a really short test tomorrow. Easy week.
Do you try
That's
to get
good.
work done on Halloween since it's supposed to be like a quote unquote fun day, or is it just kind of like
no. So what I'm doing is I'm going, look, guys, I'm giving everybody everyone a free retake of the test.
Oh, that's good.
And so
On Halloween.
Hey, if you bomb it, you bomb. A lot of these scores can't get any worse.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Right.
And I said, they were like, well, if I do worse, will you keep my old score? I'm like, you got a 10.
Exactly.
Like,
How
you
are
need to
if you
take
get
it.
any less
Yes.
than that, like we have some bigger issues.
Yeah.
you know? And so yeah, I'm just gonna give them that 40-minute classes, send them on their way.
So it'll be a real chill day for you then. You just sit back and watch them like, take the test.
Yeah.
I mean, your kids technically are your coworkers, but I guess if we want to be like technical about it, we have teachers are our coworkers. Is there anything that like teachers do to where you're just like, ugh? Like, because you've worked at this school for a long time. Obviously, you're not going to shout out anybody in specific, but you've worked at a lot of different schools. Speaking in a general sense, is there anything that teachers do that you just can't stand?
Well, there was that thing too of like, is there something that I don't like that coworkers do? But I also understand too that like that we share the same kids. You ready? So let me really get into that. I don't like it when, and I've seen this before at multiple schools where like, even though the principals can say, hey guys, no gum, no food, no sugary drinks in class, which is supposed to be like across LAUSD, right? There's teachers so that will allow their students to break all of those rules.
Mm-hmm.
And so I hate it when they do that because it makes me look like a bad guy when I think I'm just over here enforcing like regular rules. And that's part of the reasons why kids like
get away with
they
stuff.
they get so angry at me because I look like the person taking away things.
The bad guy, yeah.
Right? Because the other,
yeah.
I go, like a kid came out to me and was like, oh, we're allowed to chew gum in so-and-so class. In another class, we're allowed to eat our chips. In another class, yeah, we can drink. The reason why you're not allowed any sugary drinks is because it makes a sticky mess.
Yeah, it
That's
makes a CSI crime scene.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's it. There's
Yeah,
no
yeah.
other reason. You can drink as much water as you want. But at the same time, like I said, I don't get too angry because I know that they're like you with the Jolly Ranchers year one, that some of those teachers are like, it's all I got to try to get them to act like humans. And so I know they're using it as a reward system.
Yeah,
they're using it as a barter system because it's like some sort of thing.
But
it's
I
like,
go,
I'll take away your Fritos if you don't shut up.
But if you don't do any of that, then you save it for a special time.
Yeah.
Like,
but they do it all the time. It's
on
crazy.
a Halloween, and you go, you know what, guys? It's Halloween.
Yeah.
And that's the first time that you let up and allow them. They're going to look at you like you're the greatest person ever.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I you know what? Like, I broke a lot of stuff my year one. I would let kids like eat in the class, and then I would take it away from certain classes. And no matter how good the class is, kids will leave you a mess.
No matter what.
100%.
No matter how good. It could be the most gifted class. Their test scores are off the chart. They're such good students. They're sweet. They're kind. They're awesome. But they will make a mess. And they're like, Mr. Jones, why don't you ever let us eat in here anymore? And I'm like, because it ruins my life.
Yep.
That's why.
What happens in their brain when they just forget to clean up? What happens?
Dude, I don't know what it is. It's like a weird thing. I want to believe that I cleaned up at that age, but I don't know. Maybe I didn't. But like, I worked in the service industry for so long. And I would clean up after 45-year-old slobs. You know what I mean? In the service industry, some guy that somehow got mashed potatoes underneath the tablecloth. You know? And then it's like, kids are worse, but I left behind the service industry. I'm teaching. That's bad enough. I don't want to be in the service industry too. I'm not a busboy. Well, you know what I mean?
It's very simple. Absolutely. So all those people too that go, just let them eat. I go, you're not in the classroom.
Absolutely.
Because when you're having to take gum or get some kid gets gum in their hair, or you're having to clean, you're doing all that. You go, they're look in middle schools too. Ready?
Yeah.
They give them time to come in. They get to go get food right after first period.
Yeah.
Breakfast. They get breakfast for free. Then they get lunch. You have all this time in the world to go eat. It's not like they have zero time.
Right. Our producer said something. It said that like our producer Alex was saying that like the reason why kids do all these things is because we're creating a safe space and they feel like they're at home.
Yeah.
Which, great. I'm glad that they feel safe and that I'm not gonna, it's not don't wake daddy and I'm gonna come home drunk and start like hitting my kids. Like I want them to feel safe around me. But at the same time, I also don't want to be a busboy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They could afford to feel a little less safe.
Oh yeah, the same.
You know what I mean? Like a little less safe.
Start putting their legs up on their desk or the chair.
Yeah.
When it's caked in mud.
Yeah, it's like, I'm glad this is a safe space, but if this was a 1920 schoolhouse, you'd be in trouble.
Throwing hot Cheetos on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really obnoxious, you know?
Yeah, it's bad.
It's pretty bad. But, you know, I think that...
How about for you?
For me, what was the question we just asked? I just had a
what's
complete
something
brain
that maybe
fart.
a coworker does that you don't like?
Coworker. Well, you know what's weird? So I'm on year 2 teaching. And this is something that I actually did at the end of last year. I tried to find teachers, and this is not me trying to make myself sound like a saint or whatever. I tried to find teachers that I felt like I wronged when I was in high school or middle school. And I reached out to the ones that I could find on Facebook, and I apologized to them. I said, hey, you know, I'm a teacher now. I was like, I'm sorry. You know, and I wasn't a terrible kid, but just anybody that I was like disrespectful to in any kind of way.
Or even thought you may have been.
Or even thought that I may have been. It's like 12-step. You make your amends.
That's exactly what you were doing.
Yeah, like, because you said before, this podcast is like AA for teachers. It really is. We are a 12-step program for teachers.
On a pirate ship.
That's why people think we're toxic, because we're just sharing everything openly and how awful teaching is. It's beautiful too, but it's also awful. But anyways, I reached out to them and was like, hey, I'm really sorry. I am so sorry for everything that I ever did or whatever. So the last 2 years this pendulum has swung to where I probably almost feel like teachers can do no wrong, which is not true. Like if a teacher lays hands on a student, hurts them in any kind of way, that teacher should be fired and kicked to the curb. Totally agree. But for the most part, like teachers that are mean or do something petty, the second I find out somebody's a teacher, I have so much patience with them. Because I'm like, it's like you said, you share the same student. I feel like we're both in the battlefield together. It's like if you're in World War II fighting the Germans, you're both, no offense, Germany. I know you're cool now. But if you're... Are they? Yeah, they are. That's a terrible German impression. But if you're in, you know, it doesn't matter if you guys couldn't stand each other in basic training. you're in the foxhole together now.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And there's stuff flying at your head. So that's kind of the way that I feel about teachers. I'm like, I kind of have like you can't do anything wrong. But if I was to nitpick, every now and then you will meet that Magoo teacher that acts like they don't know what you're talking about when you say, dude, teaching
It's hard.
is really hard.
Yeah, yeah.
And sometimes it's making me question my sanity. It's like, oh, but the kids are a blessing.
They're so
and it's
great.
like,
Yeah.
shut up, dude. You're lying.
Yeah.
You got some sort of deep, dark secret.
That
And
person-
you're putting on this face. And I wouldn't be surprised if the feds kicked in your windows because like you got some
That-
sort
they
of
hide
that
something.
person,
you're hiding something.
Yeah.
that person goes
He's a killer.
and like
Wears skin.
drinks vodka out of a paper bag.
And
They're
cuts people
alcoholic.
into
Yeah,
pieces.
they're alcoholic.
They're a serial
Or
killer.
going through a divorce or something.
Yeah, what about you? Something
I like how you
coworkers.
went more extreme. I was just like, they made
Yeah, I'm
drink-
like, they eat people.
I'm like, they may drink a little vodka out of a brown paper bag and they kill people. Lots of people.
Yeah. Yeah, and they enjoy it. And it's like, what's going on with you, dude?
yeah. My problem is because like, so the fact that I'm a producer, I'm also the boss, is when people lie to me like I never lied before. Where it's like, yeah, man, I just got on a flat tire on the way to work. I'm like, sure you did. You know, I'm like,
Can you send me a picture?
and I'm like, yeah. I said, I asked him that. Send the
Have you-
picture.
have you?
I did. And it's, oh, you know what?
My camera phone's broken.
I fixed it now, but I'm already back home now. You know what I'm saying? Just the stupid lies like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know the lie 'cause I told a lie before. You know what I'm saying? Well, I couldn't come to work. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm sick today.
Yeah.
I'm so sick. Yeah, you're not sick. You know what I'm saying? So
It's
dumb-
like the kid that
dumb lies.
always comes to your nerve.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the kid, and I'm like, dude, I would hope that I'm a better drama teacher than this. But the kid who comes to my desk and it's like, have you learned nothing about me
Yeah.
teaching you acting stuff all year long? And he's doing like this over exaggerated thing. And he's like, oh, I had a kid at the beginning of the year. He was staggering when he came up to my desk.
yeah.
Like he was just like he had just been like,
yeah.
you know, he was walking up to my desk and he was like, Mr. Jones, he goes, oh. And he like backed up and he's like, I gotta go to the school nurse. And I was like, I just wrote him a pass because I knew the nurse was gonna send him right back. Because then if there really was something wrong, you know, I don't know if like
That happened. That happened.
liability because it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
sure you're sick, and then he
Yeah.
vomits up blood or something, and you're like, oh, sorry.
It's funny because that happened to me actually this week on Tuesday. This little girl said she was sick. She had to be like 8 years old. She's like, I'm so sick, right? He's like, all right, cool, go sit down, just rest, right? You turn around, I see her chasing some little boy around. I'm like, I thought you were sick. Oh yeah, I am sick. And then like, I was sick.
yeah, you're
I was so
definitely
sick. Yeah. Like you're not sick.
Yeah, it's the worst. It's the worst. You know, I am like, I will say that our conversations that we have about teaching every week does reinvigorate me. This is my professional development. In professional development on Tuesdays, they make teachers stay after.
Yeah.
And then you learn a bunch of useless crap that's jargonian. And it's like positive behavior enforcement systems. Me coming on here with you guys, inventing, allows me to keep teaching and to do it with a sane mindset and a positive mindset and actually give back to the kids. This fills up my cup.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And like
But on Monday or Tuesday, you always feel like you're passing a stone. Oh, I don't know if
It
I
hurts.
and I'll send you a voice text, be like, I can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
And then you'll be like, just wait till Thursday. And then, but you know, we are branching out, guys. Apart from just this podcast, we're starting to do sketches as well too. And we actually we have 8 sketches that we've shot over the past few weeks.
Yep.
So we're going to be doing a release pretty soon. And just so you guys know, all of us have a comedy background. That's actually what we do, is we're comedians and we're also teachers. So our goal with these sketches that we're going to be dropping soon is to kind of show people some of these truths that are happening in the classroom, but like in like a funny, relatable way. And some of it's obviously super exaggerated and silly and a little edgy because we're comics, but we're going to be dropping those like in the next few weeks. So
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
dude, I'm so looking forward to it.
We got some funny stuff, y'all. So stay tuned. It's gonna be some really funny stuff.
And it was
Pretty
really
happy about
funny
it.
shooting.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to give too much away, and I know it's not going to ruin it for a lot of people because I think it's not like there's a ton of people on the live or whatever. But I will say that I think one of the hardest times that I've laughed was when we were shooting a sketch that is called The 8th Grader That Looks 30.
Yeah, that was the funniest one.
And it's
funny.
And then we shot some amazing stuff with our producer too. And it was about Edgar's, and I'm not going to say anything else because I don't want to give away anything, but it was very fun. And yeah, we're looking forward to dropping it. So make sure you guys are following us on YouTube. If you guys can help us out by smashing that subscribe button, like this video, share it, because teachers also do need to laugh.
Yeah, and we do it for y'all. We do it for y'all.
Yeah, we're doing it for you, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And so, make sure that you hit the subscribe button on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, because if enough of you guys do that, we can leave teaching
and go on tour.
I'm just joking. No, we're teaching.
Go on
we're
a comedy tour.
We're teachers.
Yeah.
Sometimes people don't know that we're being sarcastic, but I wish they did know.
Hey, I would love to make a movie someday,
dude.
Yeah,
me too.
We already, but I'm not going to share the title. But I think all of us have actually talked about it before. We already know the title.
We already know.
Yeah.
But we're going to keep it to ourselves.
We're going to keep it close to the chest. Yep. But what we'll say is the sketches that we're going to start giving you guys and everything, that is building up to
hopefully
what Mr. Dunham just said.
Yeah, a film, but also be on the road doing stand-up comedy too as well.
Yeah, and making teachers laugh, dude. Yeah. Like when we started this podcast, we were talking like, who is this going to be for? What are we doing? And I said a pressure relief for teachers, because teachers are literally a pressure cooker. And then you turn that thing and then the smoke just starts coming out.
Yeah.
We are trying to be that for teachers, because it's like people need to laugh, dude. And if there's anything I've realized, you've been in education the longest out of all of us.
Yeah.
But what I realized immediately as I went into this field was I just noticed how rigid so much of it is, and how like academic and robotic, and teachers need to be able to laugh.
Absolutely.
And teachers have some of the best sense of humors like I've ever seen. They're like comics.
Some of the coolest people. Yeah. Real cool people.
So anyways, guys, we hope you enjoyed the podcast, and
thank you so much for tuning in.
We out.
All right, guys.
Peace.